Hi, I'm Bonnie Cox, the founder of PTI. One of my clients asked me the other day how serious a sexual harassment suit really is. Title VII of the Civil Rights Act was passed back in 1968, amended in 1992, and many people feel that since that has now been over 45 years ago, that it's really not a problem anymore. Well, think again. Harassment complaints are alive and well in the 21st century. See, if you're a business owner, you already know that a sexual harassment complaint is one of the lawsuits that you most want to avoid. And it can also happen so easy. All you need is just one supervisor or manager who doesn't know how to talk to people, or an employee with an axe to grind, and you'll find yourself in the middle of an investigation. And that's probably just the tip of the iceberg. Why? Because in my world of HR, it's sometimes called the big spin. Someone can file a complaint against your managers or your company or you, whether it's a valid complaint or not, and you'll end up spending a lot of time and money doing the investigation, responding to the complaint, and then somehow coming to a settlement. Meaning that even if you win a particular battle, you may end up losing the big war in terms of customer service or reputation. So let me ask you, have you ever heard a manager or a supervisor speak inappropriately to their staff? Does any of this sound familiar to you? Has anyone in your company ever done this? Or maybe you have an employee with a particular axe to grind. See, it's not just what you do, but it's sometimes what you don't do. So let me leave you with 3 tips to avoid sexual harassment complaints. Number 1, have a zero tolerance policy. And don't just have a zero tolerance policy, but practice it yourself and set the example for everyone that works for you. Number 2, get focused on results. Get your team refocused on achieving goals and delivering results. I found that when people get involved in inappropriate workplace behavior, it's usually because they're not busy enough. So give them more to do. And number 3, get proactive. If you haven't had any complaints yet, good for you. But if any of these stories sound vaguely familiar to you, why don't you get out in front of this and give your manager some training before you're faced with a complaint. If you're interested in our customized solutions, you can reach out to us at powertraining.biz. Yep, that's B-I-Z. Or you can call us at 805-456-5227. So be proactive and get your anti-harassment training scheduled today. Thank you.